Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had just begun a siege at Vederan Castle, and unfortunately, of course, we did get interrupted by some of the enemy vassals of the Swadians. And before we head in, we are going to be speaking to Unela here, because we do want to level up one of her attributes. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing here, but I feel like we should probably go for a little bit more strength. She is an orc after all. I feel like it would be a good idea to make the most of that, and we'll get her a little bit more in Iron Flesh as well. I would eventually like to get both of our orc companions, that being Frudak and Unela, a Maul of the Titans. If we can get a Maul of the Titans, that would actually be very powerful indeed, and similar to Nizar, and indeed Endel getting a Scimitar of Speed. Unfortunately, I have not been able to do that just yet, because of course we are located at Vederan Castle, and we do have 3 vassals actually outside waiting for us. I am unsure whether they... Oh, never mind. We are prepared, it appears. Oh yes, let us do it. We'll lead our soldiers in an assault, and we will see what kind of layout Vederan Castle has. Oh... Okay, this actually might look quite favorable to us. However, they do have a seemingly rather large amount of mages, which I'm a little bit worried about seeing, I have to admit. But I am hopeful that our mages, our 25 of them, to be precise, will hopefully be a little better. Come on, guys, let's do this. I actually would like to just hold position and let our mages and archers do their jobs, hopefully. Unfortunately, Aiden's already gotten taken out, which I have to admit makes me a little bit disappointed in him, but he is wearing some pretty terrible gear, and that brings me to the next point. Maybe we should give Aiden some of that Twilight armor, but thinking of that actually makes me quite sad, because I have, I think, 6 strength with him, and I have not leveled up any strength with him, so maybe he's just going to be doomed for all eternity to have very light armor on. Maybe that is it. Well, whatever the case, as you can see, we're actually doing a very reasonable job right now. Our Elven Hawkeyes and even some of our Blazing Hand Inquisitors, with their flame strikes, are taking out quite a few of the enemy's units. And, oh yes, I need to look out for the Scroll of Flame Burst, is it? I think it's the Scroll of Flame Burst, because we can use that to craft one of those repeating crossbows that Barbarity has access to as a crafting item. That would be exceptional if we could equip Xanavar, Alethera, and... who is it? Do we have anyone else? Oh, Barbarity, I suppose, would probably use the other one, but... For now, I think we should charge in. Let's not get shot in the face, though, while we're doing that, because I do have to take my hand off the mouse to be able to tell everyone to charge in. I am still thinking maybe I should leave my archers outside. Let's do that. Let's just leave our archers outside a little bit. I don't want to cause them to die. And now we're just starting to be absolutely bombarded. What's going on here? When I was down here by myself, no one was batting an eyelid, but now everyone is just absolutely slaughtering us by the looks of things. Ah, that is just the way, isn't it? Okay, let us bless everyone, hopefully not get shot from the side. And there we go, let's use bravery as well. Oh my goodness, I am actually a little bit worried that I'm going to get pushed off the edge here. And this is quite a severe height, as you can see, so I'm a little bit worried, I gotta say. Let's hope that we can get in before we actually get shot and pushed off the edge. Nope, okay. It appears as though we are making it. Very nice indeed. So, my Scimitar of Speed is ready. Oh my goodness, they've actually already taken out all of these units right here. Goodness me, okay. They always impress me, you know. Our units actually always impress me, even though I really should not be impressed, because this is exactly what they do every single time, but every time they just surprise me, and they just surprise me with their efficiency, mostly, and how incredibly powerful they can actually be. Now, I am going to jump down here, because I felt like I was never going to get down those stairs unless I jumped, so... let's take them out. There we go. Oh my goodness. The speed. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the speed is actually too fast for me even. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness. There we are. Oh my. Wow. That was pretty insane. Okay. As you could see, that guy lowered his shield while I was swinging, and then... Well, yeah, the sequence of events. I come up to him, he's blocking, I hit him, hit his shield, of course, and then he goes to attack me, because that is what you would usually do when you've just blocked and your opponent has been recoiled in some way from the strike of his blow. Then he attempts to attack us, but by the time he has even swung, we have already swung with the Scimitar of Speed, which is absolutely insane. The one thing I've got to say about the Scimitar is that it really has a terrible reach, and that is the only thing I would have to say is a bad thing about it. Of course, it doesn't crush through blocks either. And it is a slashing weapon. Cutting weapon? Yeah, that's it. I have no idea. But, nevertheless, let's do this. Come on. We need to take out these guys. Really? I couldn't take that guy out? These guys must have some really good helmets by the looks of things. Ow. How dare you. There we are. Oh my goodness. So as you can see, yes, these Swadian infantry, and indeed their man-at-arms as well, are actually absorbing a huge amount of damage. And what? What is this? Look at how many crossbowmen they have. Whoa, okay. Do not want to get hit by one of those, so I'm going to try and move close to them, use their comrades' bodies as cover. Let's try and take these all out. There we go. Thank you very much. Come on, take them all down, take them all down. Look at it! Look at the speed! Oh my goodness. I am still incredibly impressed with that. Oh yeah. Goodness me. I'm not even healing because I am so confident that we will be able to do this without any difficulties. Look at that. Okay, so now I'm going to heal because we can, of course, have no wound treatment waiting times, which is actually very nice indeed to do. So 18 renown and 48 morale. Wow, we really needed morale by the looks of things. And the renown isn't anything to sniff at either. We are going to be letting these guys go because, well, even though it would be quite good to take them prisoner, they do have good personalities. So, yeah, it would be good if we could potentially lure them to our side. It would be quite nice. Okay, so now, let's see here. We have 17 spaces, so let's see what we can get. We can get quite a few elves. No, not the drow. We don't want to get the drow. Ooh! Diana units. We haven't seen those in quite some time. And there it is. Any Blazing Hand? No Blazing Hand units. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's quite peculiar, but I suppose they have not been fighting the Blazing Hand for quite some time. Actually, did the Swadians fight the Blazing Hand? I don't think they did, that's probably why. Okay, so, let's take a look here. This is a castle, and who do we want to give this to? Well, we gave Lord Gavid, and we also gave Lord Caventim in the previous episode, and I suppose we'll give it to Lord Nabar. He's actually 100% right now, I do believe. Oh, okay. Oh, Divanath. Oh, Divanath is not liking us one bit, so Divanath will get the next one. Wow. I did not realize he was that low. Okay, well, Harengoth Castle is apparently going to be his. I am so surprised that we were able to take that so easily, but there we have it. Wow, that's pretty nice, I got to say. So are they going to be taking Vederan Castle? Are they going to head over there and take it? If they start sieging it, I'm going to be quite mad at them, but... Oh? Lord Telrog of Sanctus Bellicus has been taken prisoner by Kingdom of Swadia. I don't believe that guy has actually been accepted as an official vassal. He is just working on his own as a rogue unit, by the looks of things. Ah, okay, well, that is, I suppose, on his head, but if we come across whoever has taken him prisoner, then of course we can decide to rescue him. So let's take a look at how many, oh my goodness, how many units they have here. And actually not that many. Count Rochabath and Count Harengoth, of course, are the ones that have a majority stake here. Ah. Okay. Why not? Let's do it. And please don't be a siege tower. Cross your fingers, everyone. Oh, no. Not everyone crossed their fingers by the looks of things. Oh, my goodness. I was doing it. Ah. Okay. Let's build a siege tower. No, not another siege tower. Oh my goodness. Okay, so King Harlaus is also looting many of our villages. Sanyar Khan? Sanyar Khan, that's Khergits, isn't it? I keep getting mixed up between the Khergits and the Saranid Sultanate, I suppose, but goodness me. No, come on. Count Rice, what are you doing? Oh, of course. He is the owner of Teveren Castle. But you like us. Ah. Okay, wait. There's something I must tell you in private. No. Is there no way to avoid this battle? Oh. Oh! He actually did it. Okay, well, you're going to probably attack me again very soon. They estimate another 5 hours to complete the build. He's probably going to attack me again, isn't he? No? 5 hours. Yep, there we go. Count Despin. Aha. Well, yes. Because that guy liked us a lot, that's the only reason he let us go. But this guy does not. He only has 3 relation with us. So we will have to do battle. And we will see whether we can actually take him out. He is... Wow. He's actually fielding a very large company of 31 units. I cannot believe that he thought he would be able to be defeated by us. I mean, seriously, there's just nothing he can do at all. Is there? A lot of confusing messages going on, but no. It appears as though he is... Whoa! Okay. I will not mock you any further. I will not mock you any further. My apologies. Do not kill me. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, that was quite impressive, I gotta say. That was actually very impressive for one of their units to even get a shot off before our units were able to descend upon them and take them out as quickly as they could. But there it is. Wow. That was very, very quick indeed, and we, of course, did not have any issues whatsoever. But, wow, that is quite a strange fellow indeed. Oh! Oh, hello! Yes. Greetings, my lord. You may have heard of my ill treatment at the hands of King Graveth. Aha. King Graveth? Isn't that Rodox? I'm going to say that your service is not required. He's going to go to the drow now. Okay. Indeed. Well, perhaps your reputation is misleading. Good day, my lord. I go to see if another ruler in Calradia is more appreciative of my talents. Well, good luck. And no doubt we will be fighting you on the fields of battle very, very soon indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's going to be pretty painful for him, perhaps. So, we are ready, but I do want to wait until... Oh, wow, this guy hates us, but yes, we do want to wait until daytime. I was a little bit shocked that they decided to go in just when it hit dawn time, but oh well. We are outnumbered. Wow, we're actually outnumbered. So, we have 215 against 276. So, oh, we actually have a pretty reasonable battlefield. It is quite light, which I do like. Oh, this is the battlefield that we were just on. Okay. Well, that's rather impressive, to say the least. And we have not gotten Nizar's scimitar speed yet, and still he is able to get a couple of kills. I do like that. So, let's get everyone to... No, we're just going to charge everyone, apart from our archers, of course, who do want to be a little bit back behind our lines. That would be a good idea. And let's try and take out some of their weaker units, because, of course, I'm having major difficulties dealing any damage to their armored units. They seem to have some very good equipment. But what could you expect from Swadia? Swadia has actually some very good gear in comparison to, say, the Khergits. And maybe the Orcs. They don't seem to have very good protection for their units, on the whole, at least. Oh, no. This is not a good place to be. Terrify them. Yes. Okay, wait, no, don't kill my unicorn. Yes, there we go, we escaped. Good work, unicorn. Okay, so let's put our archers on that slope over there. They're actually out of range right now, which is terrible. So let's get them in the action. I think that would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? And... oh yeah, Marnid is now level 19. Very nice indeed. Wow, Marnid, I think, has actually leveled up so much just from being a mage that I feel like maybe it would be a good idea to make someone else a mage, but I'm not entirely sure who has a very large intelligence skill. I don't believe too many of them do, so there is that. Take him out. Oh no, my unicorn, how dare you. I'm going to hunt you down now. I do not even care whether this fellow is attacking me. I'm going to hunt down that guy. Let's do it. I have my scimitar at the ready. Let's do this. Come on, you are going to pay for taking down my unicorn. Ah, just as soon as I get there. As soon as I get there. Ah, okay, fine. I'm going to take your horse then. There we go. That's justice. Well, not really, but still. Ah, I really hoped that my unicorn would not get taken out. Not that soon, at least. I've only just got it. Ah, okay. Well, there it is. We actually lost 4 units, which is, I gotta say, pretty surprising. And there we have it. 82 units remaining of our opponent's forces. And we are going to be heading up to the main hill here, and we'll see if we can get a little bit of an advantage. Oh yes, this is a great advantage. Look at this. This has to be, in my opinion, one of the best height advantage spots that we've had in the past 10 battles. Because as you can probably see, at the very top here, if I can actually get past our units, there is a sheer cliff. Well, not really a cliff, but there is quite a steep slope. And as you can see, the Elven Hawkeyes and the Mages are just able to do so much damage without any effort whatsoever because they just have so much range. Goodness me, that is really quite nice, I gotta say. I know that height advantage generally is not very important if the enemy units have maybe a lot of shields, maybe a lot of cavalry. I think cavalry probably could be undone by a good slope. As you can see here, let me just charge as if I'm a cavalry unit. And of course this guy blocking me. Thank you, Nizar. It does take me a little bit of time to actually get up here. So there is that. But of course maybe by that time I would have already been shot to pieces by a huge amount of their projectiles. And indeed, magical powers. So there is that. But yeah, I don't know. I think it may have actually been a very powerful place to be, and I do believe that is actually it. So we lost a total of 6 units to death, that is, in the entire siege, battle, defense, protection thing that they attempted to do here. I'm not entirely sure what they were attempting, but I suppose this is their final fief, so they really do need to, well, defend rather well, and they didn't seem to do a very good job, so I am feeling quite bad for them right now. But yes, it needed to be done. I do believe it needed to be done because they are the only other faction that I believe we can probably take on without any difficulties. Maybe that makes it a little bit worse because we are preying upon the weak right now, and if we had not done that, then we'd probably be fighting the orcs and maybe even losing against the orcs because they are, well, very well protected, and they have a huge amount of orc patrols in their vicinity, so yeah, that's not great, I gotta say. So, let's wait here for some time. We're going to be waiting until morning. There it is. It is now morning. We've just lost, wow, okay, pretty considerable amount of money right there, but I think it would actually be a lot better once as I say, and as I've been saying for quite a while, when I go back to Kudan and give a lot of our castles to various other vassals, might be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yes. Because then they can take care of the wages of those troops. And it is, of course, a siege tower. Oh my goodness, yes, I actually was just reminded about that. That is terrible. I'm not a big fan. Okay, so I will be cutting away right here until the siege tower is at their walls. Wow, okay, so I just actually took 11 damage after taking no damage whatsoever for quite amount of the siege tower moving, but as you can see, look at all of the arrows against the battlements right there, and oh my goodness, Marnit's coming down here. Look at his body! That is hilarious. I know that I shouldn't laugh about that, but really? That happens to me more often than not, so I'm, yeah, having a good fun time at someone else's expense this time around. Okay, so let's heal ourselves, and we'll just cancel that animation. Thank you very much. And now, let us head in. Now, we do need to be a little bit careful here. They have actually been doing a huge amount of damage with their archers. They were actually able to take out, as you can probably see, 8 of our units. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, and it probably isn't, but really, they shouldn't be able to do that. If all of our shields are up, and we have power to the warp engines, we should be completely fine, but still, it is quite a little bit of a trouble if they take out some of our hardier units, for example, Dwarven Paragons, and I do believe they actually took out quite a few good units with their archers. So, as you can see, I've actually just taken, I think, probably more than my max HP just alone from the archers. So there is that. There is a very strong presence of crossbowmen, which I gotta say is very impressive. Come on, let's take out these guys. Yes. Oh, very nice. Look at that damage. There we go. Okay, so now, oh, okay, we have a little bit of a contingent of crossbowmen in the distance over here. Hopefully our Elven Hawkeyes will see fit to snipe some of them off before we head over there. Maybe? No? Nope, it doesn't appear as though that's the case. They're worrying about the close range units more often than not by the looks of things. Okay, we're going to have to sneak up on these guys. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I'm wading in there. Let's do it. Oh yes. Oh no, their shields are up. There we are. Okay. We destroyed that guy's shield at least. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at how many units there are. No, we do not want to go over there just in case. I'm going to actually cast a little bit of Terrify here, just because I'm a little bit worried about them attacking me, but I think we should be okay because we are using the Scimitar of Speed, and I do believe that if I am on point with my accuracy of swings, I should not take any damage whatsoever, but there is always an opportunity for the opponent. Goodness me, there are so many. No. Come on, take them all down, take them all down. There we go. Oh yeah, there we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we took out a huge amount of units and we only lost 13. Only 6 to death. As you can see, we lost 4 Blazing Hand Inquisitors. That's what I was talking about. They killed 4 Blazing Hand Inquisitors just from shooting with their crossbowmen and their mages, which is actually very impressive for them to do that. So, okay, we're going to be letting all of these fellows go because the Kingdom of Swadia is just about to disband. So I do not see the reason to keep them any further. Goodness me. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, so we have 7 spaces. So what do we want to take? Well, I'd like to take a couple of dwarves. Ah, well, we have Dwarven Fighter, I suppose, and a Foot Dwarf, but yeah, I guess we could take some of these. Elven Forest Runner, I suppose, and we'll take an Elven Hunter as well. I'm not entirely sure what Hawkeyes come from. Do they come from Hunters, or do they come from something? I know they come from Rangers, but what do Rangers come from? That is the question. I can't actually tell right now. Uh-huh. Wait a second. Okay. No, they go into Elven Knights, so let's go into Elven Archers. I think Elven Archers, so Elven Hunters are the ones to go for, so I think we're probably going to be losing some Foot Dwarves here, perhaps. I think maybe that would be a good idea, because Elven Hunters go into Elven Archers, which go into Elven Rangers, and they in turn go into Elven Hawkeyes, of course, so yeah, that appears to be a good idea. I think, at least. Yeah, let's do that. After we level up all of these fellows, of course. 2 more Hawkeyes, thank you very much. I actually think it would have been a really fun idea to play as an elf right here, because even though the elven units may not be strong in general, their archers are very powerful indeed, and I would assume that, actually, their Eldritch Knights are actually very good mages as well, so there is that to take into account too. So, let's see here. Who am I going to be losing? Well, let's just lose 1 Foot Dwarf for 1 Elven Hunter. And then we'll take Swadian Knight. And that will be that. Thank you very much. So, let's take a little bit of loot. We don't have that much food any further. So, yes. Okay, let's give this to Divinarth. He is back up to 36. Okay, and Conventim's back down to 36. Okay, that's rather impressive. Okay, so, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.